This is Unit 2 of Speak and Read Eastern Arabic. Listen to this Arabic conversation.
مرحبا،
أهلين.
كيف الحال؟
منيحة.
عفواً، أنت سورية؟
نعم. وأنت منين؟
أنا من أمريكا.
تحكي عربي منيح.
شكراً. أنا بحكي عربي شوي.
مع السلامة. Now listen again.
مرحبا،
أهلين.
كيف الحال؟
منيحة.
عفواً، أنت سورية؟
نعم. وأنت منين؟
أنا من أمريكا.
تحكي عربي منيح.
شكراً. أنا بحكي عربي شوي.
مع السلامة. Let's brush up on some of the expressions in the last unit. Do you remember how to say, excuse me? عفواً. عفواً. Do you remember the word for English? إنجليزي. إنجليزي. Do you remember how to ask, do you speak English? تحكي إنجليزي؟ تحكي إنجليزي؟ Note that the word for you speak can be addressed to both a man and a woman. Say you speak. تحكي. تحكي. Do you remember the word for Arabic? عربي. عربي. Ask a man or woman if he or she speaks Arabic. تحكي عربي؟ تحكي عربي؟ Say, I speak Arabic. بحكي عربي. بحكي عربي. Note that the word for I is not used. Say, I speak English.
بحكي إنجليزي. بحكي إنجليزي.
How do you say, I don't speak Arabic?
ما بحكي عربي. ما بحكي عربي.
Remember that negating a verb like I speak is done by using the particle ma right before the verb. What's this negative particle?
ما. ما.
How do you say, I don't speak Arabic?
ما بحكي عربي. ما بحكي عربي.
How do you say, I don't speak English? ما بحكي إنجليزي. ما بحكي إنجليزي. Do you remember the word for you addressed to a woman?
أنتِ. أنتِ.
How do you ask a woman, are you Syrian?
أنتِ سورية؟ أنتِ سورية؟
Do you remember the word for you addressed to a man? أنت. أنت. Note that they differ only in the final vowel. Say the word for you addressed to a man. أنت. أنت. Now say the word for you addressed to a woman.
أنتِ. أنتِ.
How do you say you are Syrian addressed to a man? أنت سوري. أنت سوري. To make this sentence a question, simply use a rising intonation. How do you ask a man, are you Syrian? أنت سوري؟ أنت سوري؟ Remember that the ending ye is added to the word for Syrian to refer to females. This makes it a 3-syllable word. Say Syrian again, referring to a woman.
سورية سورية
How do you refer to a Syrian woman?
سورية سورية
Now say Syrian again, referring to a man.
سوري سوري
How do you say American, referring to a man?
أمريكي أمريكي
How would you say I'm an American if you were a man?
أنا أمريكي أنا أمريكي
If you were a woman, how would you say I'm an American?
أنا أمريكية أنا أمريكية
How do you say English in Arabic, referring to a man?
إنجليزي إنجليزي
Note that it is the same word for the English language. Now say an English woman.
إنجليزية إنجليزية
Note again the final syllable ye, distinguishing the feminine noun from the masculine one. How do you say an Englishman?
إنجليزي إنجليزي
How do you say an English woman?
إنجليزية إنجليزية
How do you ask a woman if she is English?
أنت إنجليزية أنت إنجليزية
How do you ask a man if he is English?
أنت إنجليزي أنت إنجليزي
Here's the word for Canadian addressed to a man.
كندي كندي
If you were a man, how would someone ask you if you were Canadian?
أنت كندي أنت كندي
If you were a woman, how would someone ask you if you were Canadian?
أنت كندية أنت كندية
Do you remember how to say yes in Arabic?
نعم نعم
What's the word for no?
لا لا
How do you say no in Arabic?
لا لا
The word for and in Arabic is a single consonant, wa, as in the first sound of the English word wet. How do you say and in Arabic?
و و
What's the Arabic word for and?
و و
Do you remember the word for you addressed to a man?
أنت أنت
How do you say and you?
وأنت وأنت
Now suppose that a man has asked you what nationality you are or where you come from. How would you say, I'm an American?
أنا أمريكي أنا أمريكي
You want to know his nationality as well, so you add, and you? How do you say that?
وأنت وأنت
But suppose that your interlocutor were a woman. How do you say, and you, to her?
وأنتِ وأنتِ
Say to a man, I'm an American, and you?
أنا أمريكي وأنتِ أنا أمريكي وأنتِ
In Arabic, however, it is better to be more specific. Instead of just and you, one would say, and where are you from? In this context in Arabic, there is no word for are, so you literally say, and you from where? Listen to the word meaning from where.
منين منين
How do you say from where?
منين منين
Now say to a man, and where are you from?
وأنت منين وأنت منين
Ask a woman where she is from. Remember that you don't need to use wa for and.
أنت منين أنت منين
Suppose that someone has asked you where you are from. How would you say, I'm from America?
أنا من أمريكا أنا من أمريكا
How do you say from in Arabic?
من
Here's the word for Canada in Arabic.
كندا كندا
How do you say, I'm from Canada?
أنا من كندا أنا من كندا
Here's the word for Britain in Arabic.
بريطانيا بريطانيا
How do you say, I'm from Britain?
أنا من بريطانيا أنا من بريطانيا
Do you remember how to say, you speak?
تحكي تحكي
Note that the Arabic word for you speak is only one word. The word for you is not used. How do you say you speak?
تحكي تحكي
Do you remember the word for English?
إنجليزي إنجليزي
How do you ask a man or a woman if he or she speaks English?
بتحكي إنجليزي تحكي إنجليزي
Do you remember how to say, I speak?
بحكي بحكي
This one-word verb means I speak. How do you say, I speak?
بحكي بحكي
Say, I speak English.
بحكي إنجليزي بحكي إنجليزي
Do you remember how to say, I don't speak?
ما بحكي ما بحكي
What's the word for Arabic?
عربي عربي
How do you say, I don't speak Arabic?
ما بحكي عربي ما بحكي عربي
Here's the word for well or good.
منيح منيح
Note that the final sound in the word is produced in the throat with some friction. It is similar to the English H, but with friction. Listen and repeat.
منيح منيح.
How do you say, I don't speak Arabic?
ما بحكي عربي. ما بحكي عربي.
Now say, I don't speak Arabic well.
ما بحكي عربي منيح. ما بحكي عربي منيح.
Ask someone if he or she speaks English.
بتحكي إنجليزي؟ بتحكي إنجليزي؟
Now ask him or her if they speak English well.
بتحكي إنجليزي منيح؟ بتحكي إنجليزي منيح؟
How do you say, I speak Arabic?
بحكي عربي. بحكي عربي.
Listen to the word for a little and repeat.
شوي. شوي.
How do you say a little in Arabic?
شوي. شوي.
Now say that you speak Arabic a little.
بحكي عربي شوي. بحكي عربي شوي.
Suppose you want to compliment your Arab interlocutor on his or her English. What do you say?
بتحكي إنجليزي منيح. بتحكي إنجليزي منيح.
That person would like to thank you for the compliment. She would say,
شكرا. شكرا.
How do you say thank you in Arabic?
شكرا. شكرا.
The usual response to this term is one word which is equivalent to you're welcome. Listen.
عفوا. عفوا.
Note that the first sound is produced in the throat. How do you say you're welcome in Arabic?
عفوا. عفوا.
Here's how to say hello in Arabic.
مرحبا. مرحبا.
This word contains that sound pronounced deep in the throat. Make sure you imitate the speaker as closely as possible.
مرحبا. مرحبا.
In Arabic, you respond to hello with a different word. Here's the response to the word for hello.
أهلين. أهلين.
How do you say hello in Arabic?
مرحبا. مرحبا.
How do you respond to hello?
أهلين. أهلين.
Usually, this greeting and its response are followed by a phrase used to ask about the well-being of the other person. It is equivalent to, how are you? Listen and repeat.
كيف الحال؟ كيف الحال؟
How do you say to a person, how are you?
كيف الحال؟ كيف الحال؟
The response to this phrase is similar in meaning to fine. Listen to a woman say, I'm fine.
منيحة. منيحة.
If you were a woman, how would you say, I'm fine?
منيحة. منيحة.
But if you were a man, here's how you say I'm fine.
منيح. منيح.
Note that the word for fine is the same as the one for good or well. How does a man say I'm fine?
منيح. منيح.
How does he compliment a woman on her English by saying, you speak English well?
بتحكي إنجليزي منيح. بتحكي إنجليزي منيح.
Do you remember how to say to a man, excuse me, do you speak Arabic?
عفواً. تحكي عربي؟ عفواً. تحكي عربي؟
How do you say, I speak Arabic a little?
بحكي عربي شوي. بحكي عربي شوي.
How do you say to someone that he or she speaks English well?
تحكي إنجليزي منيح. تحكي إنجليزي منيح.
Do you remember how to say, I'm an American?
أنا أمريكي. أنا أمريكي.
Do you remember how to ask a man where he is from?
أنت منين؟ أنت منين؟
Do you remember how to ask a woman where she is from?
أنت منين؟ أنت منين؟
How do you say, I'm from America?
أنا من أمريكا. أنا من أمريكا.
Here's the word for goodbye.
مع السلامة. مع السلامة.
How do you say to someone goodbye?
مع السلامة. مع السلامة.